Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys out there are having a great day. I know I'm having a very nice day. It's very sunny outside. Haven't had a sunny day in a little while, I'm going to be honest. We have not had a nice sunny day in a while, and I'm glad to be back with you guys. I feel like it's a very average day, even though I woke up late. I woke up at like 7. I started at 7:17, I think, but then I had to drop my brother at the ferry, so I moved my time to 37. So anytime it hits 37, like 9:37, 10:37, that counts as an hour or 3 hours or whatever. So I'm about 2 hours in to my day. I'm going to get 8 probably. Yeah, I'm going for 8. 8 hours because I'll finish at like 3:37, right? Get a workout in, and then I have a family party to go to. That should be fun. Hopefully that doesn't go too late. I don't think it will. I think it'll be more of a quick, not really in and out, but it'll be close to that. You know what I mean? And in terms of what's going on with the business and what's happening, and I'm making custom beats, man. I'm making a whole bunch of custom beats, and they're going by quicker than I thought they would, which is nice. But it's making me take away time from making the beat pack, which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing, because it's not really that bad of a thing to take away from that. You know what I mean? It's just more upsetting that like, it's not moving, quote unquote, but we are moving. We're moving forward. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It has been making me feel really happy, because it's like the more I see no results or these baby results, the more I'm just like, yeah, this is how it's going to go. It's just going to go with baby results moving forward. And the richest people have said that. Like, you know what I mean? People who are so rich, who do financial education, you know what I mean, who have literally done it themselves, have done it for people for decades, right? These people say this, they all say the same thing in terms of that, where it's like, just be patient. It's like, that's it. And it's so difficult. It's harder than we think. It's definitely harder than I thought it would be. Now I feel like I'm at a phase, though, in terms of where I'm at. It's March. I think I'm past the lonely phase. I think the first 2 months, definitely the first month, but the first 2 months was like the lonely phase. I wasn't feeling great. I was feeling really homesick, even though I'm at home. You know what I mean? And these days, I'm really starting to feel just like great. Like, I'm having fun. You know what I mean? I'm starting to look forward to it, especially Cold Outreach. The movies I watch are a lot of fun. And I'm watching niche comedy movies. I just looked it up on Google. I'm like, what's a niche comedy movie? And they suggested 100. So I was like, okay. While I'm doing Cold Outreach, I don't need to fully watch this movie. I can just type away. And yeah, obviously on my 12-hour day, I got a lot of people. I got like 50, 60 people who I know are good for this. You know what I mean? I know would be good for this. I'm not just texting random people who aren't even rappers. You know what I mean? Or people who are rappers, but I'm not interested in. You know what I mean? That happens a lot. And yesterday I was at a party. Me and my brother were at a party, and my sister too. Yeah, she was there, and we were at a party, and very like formal event. You know what I mean? Very formal event, and I decided to. Yeah, it was very late. It was like past my bedtime. I go to bed at like 10, so it was already like 11:30, and I was like, all right, I feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I feel weird. I decided to just talk to old friends and people I haven't seen in a while, and it's really funny how much they don't ask about you. Isn't that funny? And what's really funny is that I enjoy that now. I used to be like, can you believe it? They didn't even ask about me once. That's so upsetting that they didn't ask about me. They didn't take time out of our conversation to talk about me. And now I'm kind of just like, yeah, okay, it's cool. Like, that's whatever. Not even. I'm more like, good thing, because I don't want to have to explain this business. You know what I mean? Like, people who are judgmental, or people who are just don't know. And it's a lot of explaining to do for people who aren't curious. You know what I mean? To a kid, I can explain it to a kid. Kid would get it. It's actually not that complicated in terms of that. It's just complicated in terms of, I think at least, societally, a lot of the people I know, their minds kind of just are so trapped in that looking outside of the box is terrifying. You know what I mean? Looking outside of that box, if I spent all the time explaining it to you, it'd be useless. You know, because you're going to disagree with it. You're going to, you know what I mean? And this is how it's been. This is how, like I said, this is how people I actually enjoy. People I don't enjoy are the haphazardly that they care, right? It's like, those are the people I get annoyed at. The people that just don't mention it at all, I'm like, all right, chill. We could just talk about other things. We could talk about you. We can talk, you know what I mean? All right. So I'm going to move on right now. I'm going to go into cold outreach. And yeah, I'm going to I'm going to go finish off these beats. Hopefully I get a couple of emails today. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the middle-ish of the day. Let's do it. So I just finished everything that's difficult for the day. And I don't know, I'm just feeling so weird. Had a phone call. I think I might have my first client today. I'm hoping I am. And so it was really weird how it happened, though. How it happened was I was on the phone. This is crazy. I was on the phone with this guy. And I told him, let's get on the phone, whatever. And I was like, I'm going to follow the sales script. We're going to follow it. And I completely didn't follow it and just went on a rant. And then just told him about the product real quick. It all happened very quickly. Then he was like, yeah, I'm interested. And I'm like, all right, would you want to do it today? Would you be opposed to doing it today? A great closing line, by the way. Would you be opposed to doing this today? And he wasn't opposed. And he was like, all right, 4:30, let's get this done. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm completely down. You know what I mean? Let's go. And so I guess 4:30, I'm going to give him a call and hopefully it all goes through. I just feel so shocked. That didn't just happen. That happened about a half hour ago, but still. Watching some good movies while working, you know what I mean, while doing cold outreach. Cold outreach has been going great. The remessaging has really been working. I have this new line now that I use. Usually I use this big line of like, hi, how are you, this, that, and I go through the whole thing, or not even hi, how are you, like, I heard your song, this. For the remessage, I just been doing, would you be interested in a free custom beat? And it worked twice in a row. So I have 2 more people on my beat list. I think emails are going to be flowing in. I don't know if we'll break the record of 20, but we'll definitely pass 5. We'll definitely pass 10 because I need 5 more to get to 10. So we'll definitely pass 10. I'm definitely getting 5 more. Yeah, it's all just so like, where am I? That's what it feels like. It feels like, where am I? What am I doing? This is crazy. I know tomorrow will be a much longer day than today is. I only have about 2 hours left before I call it a day and go work out and then family party. So, it just feels average, But when I get back to work, things I'm going to be doing are I'm going to be editing videos. Which is like, it's my favorite thing to do at the end of the day, blasting music for sure. I have to blast music. So I'll look up some, listen to some good music. And that's the best, right? When you just listen to some good music. So that'll be fun. Edit some videos. Definitely find out podcast ideas. Yeah, and then I'll be back with you guys pretty much all the way at the end of the day. And another thing that I think feels really weird, especially because yesterday was such a long night, and I woke up actually pretty early. I woke up earlier than I thought I would. I woke up at around 7. Not bad. You know what I mean? 7's not bad. But being at that event yesterday and bouncing back, I mean, I've talked about this so many times, just bouncing back. It wasn't even like bouncing back today. It just felt normal. I felt like I was just going for it. It was so weird. It was like I was just, all right, yeah, now it's time to do this and that. And it was a bit annoying, and the irritation got to me a little bit, but I just kept moving. Now, to me, I just feel tired. When I get to that point, the level of like exhaustion, I just get tired, not a lot of emotion involved within it. You know what I mean? I'm just drained of energy. Even right now, you can probably feel it. I'm a little drained. So how do I move forward from being drained even? I just keep going. And then things lift me up and then things bring me back down. It was cold outreach, especially with the remessaging. The amount of people that I remessaged today, I hit around 110, 120, I think. remessages in like 3 hours, just because I just go on my list and just remessage. I'm on around the 400th person. You know what I mean? That's been remessaged. Not in total, the opposite. In total, not today. In total, 400th person I've remessaged. So yeah, I'm getting close. You know what I mean? I'm getting close, and hopefully, I know by the end of the week, definitely by the end of the week, email week, in terms of Thursday, I'll get to 700. But I don't know if by Monday I'll be at 700. I don't think so, unless I go ballistic on work tomorrow, which I might. I might go ballistic and then cover up all my cold outreach there, like in terms of the remessaging, and then go back into finding new people. And I could get around, I'm at like 675 or 600, and so I can get to 700. Obviously, 1,000 is going to be great. That's going to feel awesome when I get to 1,000. I also, like a genius, I copy and pasted all my cold outreach onto a bunch of different places, so I will not lose the list. I thought about that. Like, I could click delete right now, and this whole thing is gone. And I don't know who I remessaged or now I'm gonna have to go back into my messenger. So I was like, all right, just to save me that headache, let me copy and paste this whole list of 600 people down on a different thing. You know what I mean? Different entity. All right, so I'm gonna move on right now. I'm gonna go edit. Obviously, you guys can probably tell. I feel great right now, so I'm gonna go edit. Or really film IG Reels, then edit, and I'll be back to you guys all the way at the end of the day. All right, let's do it. I officially finished everything I have to do for the rest of the day, and I feel good. Ready to go. I have this phone call that I'm very nervous for, so not really finish everything I have to do, but this phone call that I'm nervous for at 4:30 that I don't even know if he'll pick up, but I'll call him, try to reach him, see if it all works out, and if it does, like if he really does end up buying his first customer, tomorrow's going to be a very interesting YouTube video. Tomorrow's going to be a very different type of YouTube video. I'm gonna be celebrating. I have so many custom beats to make tomorrow. I have 7 custom. That's a day full. So I think what I'm gonna do is, it's so much, like it, especially in terms of just sheer quantity. Like, it's just so much. So I'll probably spend around 3 hours doing it tomorrow. I think I'm going to allocate 3 hours, like, on the dot. Spend an hour watching House, an hour watching Star Trek, and then an hour watching House, while I produce. And it's going to cut cold outreach down. I don't think it will. I don't think it'll cut cold outreach down, because I think I'm going to go really long tomorrow. I think tomorrow's is going to be a no joke type of day. I'm going to go for probably 12 hours again. That'll be big. You know what I mean? That's not a joke. Because I know Sunday again, I can go for 12 hours. I probably will go for 10. Probably go for 10 because the Oscars. So I want to be up and ready to go for that. But tomorrow I do want to finish a lot of those custom beats. Tomorrow, that's the big reason why I would stay for that long, for 12 hours, because of those custom beats. Just get them all wiped out, get them done. You know what I mean? Yeah, and let alone the fact that if this person buys, I'm going to have to make 10 more custom beats. Not a joke. This is getting to the point of this. It's going to get madness. So although I hope he buys, I would have 17 custom beats to make. So, like I said, although I hope he buys, I don't know how great of a push that would be. That would be a bit of a that wouldn't be awesome. It wouldn't suck, but it would be like, damn. You know what I mean? It would be a lot. So screw it. Let it be a lot. I'm like, I'm conflicted, but it's true. It's like, let it be a lot. Fuck it. Yeah, I can pull it off. I know I can. And in terms of everything I've done already, I edited. Everything went pretty smoothly. I didn't end up doing shorts or reels. So I ended up filming reels. I didn't edit the reels. So in terms of editing, that's going to be a bit of a problem. I have to edit at the place where we go. I'm going to have to do an editing process and just go through it. But yeah, otherwise it should be pretty easy. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be anything crazy. I don't think it'll be going through a lot. I think it'll actually just be. I think it'll be pretty easy to just edit it all together. You know what I mean? And I think I'm used to longer days these days. So that 12-hour day really just threw me off. So, and if you think about it, that 12-hour day, that was double what I was doing in the first few days of this. You know what I mean? That was double. So hopefully tomorrow we get that done too. There's a lot to get done. It's a lot. You know, in between the cold outreach and because remessaging people really worked. I mean, 7 people answered back. That's with a beat, like ready to go. Let's do it. 7? I'm like, damn, I wasn't expecting that. All right, remessaging does work. Nice. I could gain, I mean, seven more emails in like a day would be wild. I'm still waiting on 3 emails. Just think I'm going to give up on those 3. I'm like, they're not answering, not responding. So I have 3 more emails within that. We might break the record. I don't know, but we might. If this guy buys the product, then we won't break the record. For emails in a week, my record is 20. Last week I got 20. So I might get like 25. You know, who knows? We already have 7. So, and that's just from yesterday and today. That's crazy. Just have 7 from yesterday and today. That remessaging works, man. It really, really does. And so that's good. It's good to know it does, because I'm like, all right, now I know how I'm going to go about this, where I'm just going to remessage like a motherfucker and go on Facebook. Facebook is way easier to remessage people than Instagram. Instagram is so difficult to do it with. So really Facebook is primarily, if not only, the place I'm going to be going, at least till I get to around like 1,500. You know what I mean? Or, you know, also to 1,000. The next 300 will probably be Facebook and barely any Instagram. I really don't love remessaging on Instagram or doing anything like that. So, all right. On that note, I'm going to end the YouTube video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, yeah, consider watching another one. I come out with these every day. So I'll see you tomorrow.